was not. All right, that's a lot of pressure. I had studio time paid for and allotted, and I had empty studio time the next day, and I had nothing to go in. And so I had heard this NPR interview about somebody who had interviewed, they were talking about dealing with your muse. And it wasn't with Tom Waits, it was somebody who had spent a good deal of time with Tom Waits. And if you don't know who Tom Waits is, go Google it. And come back an enlightened person. But Tom Waits externalizes his muse and speaks to his muse as if she were a real person. And he will be in the car talking to his muse saying, because an idea we can, not now. I've got a meeting in 10 minutes, and then I've got to go to the office, and then I'm going to be there until 8, and I'll be home at 8:30, and we can do this then, okay? And that's the way he does it. And at one point, he was stalking up and down a studio because he had one song to finish the album. He kicked everybody else out of the studio, and he's stalking up, screaming at his muse, everybody else is in the damn car! Get in the car, or we're leaving you behind! Which is a great story. So I decided to try it. I was desperate. I'll try anything.
I think I know that Muse's lawyer.
Yeah. I'm just saying, all right? And a little further history. I have cats at home. I didn't want cats. I'm a cat person. I love cats. I didn't want cats, though. I wanted 0 cats. My wife wanted 4. We compromised and ended up with 5. So, but one of them is dead now, so we're back at 4. We're working back towards my end of the spectrum. By the time I get to where I want cats, she'll want 0 and we'll compromise and I won't have cats. But that's why we have a taxidermist now. Oh! I didn't kill it! It was 13 years old and 30 pounds, for God's sake! In its defense, she was delicious. She totally wasn't. Never get your cats vaccinated. That makes them all gamey. Medicine. Where did my show go? Anyway, so I'm walking up and down my house and I'm talking, trying to argue with my muse to get her to give me an idea, and she won't. She's not talking back, and my voice gets raised. So I'm getting mad, and then I get to the point where I'm actively threatening my muse. I'm screaming at my muse, and the cats are scared. They have scattered at this point. They start off looking at me like, who the hell is he talking to? And by this point, they're like, oh shit, Daddy snapped. And he's correct. And that's when it hit me that I had a song. All right, let's do that. But it also hit me that I have an abusive relationship with my muse. It's okay. The next day I went out and bought her some flowers, took her somewhere she wanted to go. That's a domestic abuse joke. They don't always go over. And, they don't. This is a song called Strangling My Muse. To get this song, you need to know one thing that you probably already don't, and that's 3 Floyds is the best brewery in Indiana. They brew the best Russian Imperial Stout rated on the planet out of everywhere, including Russia, and that's badass. It's called the Dark Lord, and my favorite 3 Floyds beer is Pride and Joy. 3 Floyds and Pride and Joy are both referenced in the song.
Between the keyboard and my brain, and I've got a deadline looming. I'm about to go insane, and it seems like I've done everything to shake an idea loose. So I sit here tonight, strangling my muse. I've tried all my favorite movies, Princess Bride, Serenity, but my brain won't walk or crawl, and Captain Hal won't carry me. I've tried prying my brain open with both sugar and caffeine, and I've been up for 40 hours straight, and I can't seem to think. And I'll watch Next Generation, ask what book will we do, till I sit here alone, strangling my muse, strangling my muse for wasting all those years, writing crappy love songs for girls who never heard them, and didn't seem to care, strangling my muse for every great idea I had while I was driving, and couldn't write it down, no pen. to drink. So it's off to grab my guitar and 2 sixers of 3 Floyds. I don't think my Muse can hold out after 7 crying chords. 'Cause I'm down to deadline, I've got nothing left to lose. Till I sit here tonight, drowning my Muse. I sit here all alone, drowning my Muse. I'm stuck here all alone, reading my Muse. I sit here all alone, strangling my Muse.
It struck me after I wrote that I'd come up with a brilliant euphemism for something else. Which also helps to knock ideas loose. Sometimes.
I'm just saying.
Or you can hire me to run over your butt.
Well, I'd rather strangle
Well, you see,
my
that's-
Muse.